if I need a shit ton of food, something with electronics, toys of a certain variety. What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz MG, and welcome back to another episode of Tier Up. In this episode, we are going to be ranking various brands of stores. I actually had to look up a lot of stores because I can only name a few off the top of my head, and I realized, one, just how many stores there were, and two, how very few I've actually been to, because I don't really do much shopping. And I can't believe I've sunk so low as to freaking rank stores. You know what? That coming from the same guy who ranked the months of the year and the alphabet. I've sunk low far before this. But forget it, let's just get right into it. The rankings for this video are as follows: God tier, spending spree, convenience, I'll order online, and cancel. There's a couple things I'm going to take into consideration when ranking these. Obviously, like my need to go to that store, the convenience to that store via my own location right now. Oh yeah, probably my past experiences at said stores. That's definitely going to come into effect. But alright, first up we have the store Aldi. Now, this is the store that I would go to if I did need to do a big grocery spending spree. If I just wanted to get a couple of smaller items on like a smaller trip or something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Aldi's definitely gets points in my book for carrying the chip brand Clancy's that make, no, I'm going to say this with full confidence, they make the best sour cream and onion chips. Clancy's makes the best, and that's the Aldi brand. It's beautiful. That really gets points in my book, but not enough to put it all the way in God tier. Not enough yet. Next up we have BJ's. Now, I could go into many a detail with just the name of this freaking store. I will say this, the name is very misleading, and that's sad. I will say this place actually has more nostalgia for me than anything because when I was younger, I would go with my pops to church, and then almost every time afterwards, we would head to BJ's to get some shopping done because I guess Sunday was also a shopping day. So we would go there. I would wait till we went through the entire store, and then end the day by going to the DVD section. Yeah, this is a little old me, very excited to go to a freaking DVD section in a store. I was about maybe 5 to 8 years old. I could have been much older, I could have been much younger, I don't remember. But the point is, that's what I needed for entertainment. Excitement to go to a DVD section in a store. I would go to BJ's if the closest store wasn't 20 miles away. So BJ's, I'm sorry, BJ's, that kind of loses you some points. So I'm not going to make that entire trip just to go to BJ's. If need be, I'll order online. Not going to make that much of a drive. Next up, we have the store Costco. I don't think I've ever been to a Costco. I might have gone to a Costco one time on vacation somewhere, just to get a couple groceries to eat while I was out wherever I was. But I cannot remember the last time I've ever been to a Costco. Mostly because if there is one around where I'm currently living, it's fucking far. It's further than the BJ's properly? Probably. I can't speak. I'm having a stroke. Oh, funny bone. Oh, I have my funny bone. I have my funny bone. And despite what they say, it's not funny. Why was I even wearing these? I don't need sound. Talking about the story made me go on a useless 2.5-minute tangent. Well, in my eyes anyway. So, you know what? Fuck you, Costco. I'm pretty sure that you would be good for those who lived around you, but you're way too far away from me, I'm pretty sure. So I'm sorry, but no. Next up, we have Dick's Sporting Goods. Now, with this one, much like BJ's, it's kind of got the innuendo of a name. I don't know how far ahead they were thinking when they created that store, but clearly it was not far ahead enough. Oh, I actually got to tell you about the story of a Dick's Sporting Goods that opened in the shopping center that's near where I live. And it actually opened up right next to a movie theater. Weird selection of choice to open a sporting goods store. But here's the thing. It opened. It did not last long. It did not get enough business, not even within a year, before I think it had to shut down. It might have been longer. It might have been shorter. I don't know. Since when do I pay attention? Yeah, and this past year, it was taken over by Spirit Halloween. There was enough space in there for Spirit Halloween to take over. And that's actually where I got a majority of the costumes for this past spooky season. So at Dick's Sporting Goods, I think with them, it has everything to do with clientele and location. And the shopping center near where I live was a poor choice. So due to that, I gotta move you down to... No, I gotta move you down to canceled. You're not even worth being with the other innuendo name. But alright, next up we have the store Dollar General. It's a smaller convenience grocery store of sorts. And there's actually one even closer to where I live than the big shopping center that I just told you about. And this one, much like Aldi, a Dollar General, that's a store that I would go to if I need to do a bit of a smaller shopping. If I just wanted to get some snacks. If I just wanted to get some snacks and top up on some beverages, then I would just go to Dollar General. That's where I would go. If I wanted to go for a bigger shopping spree, we'll get into that later. But for now, Dollar General, it's convenient. It has shit I want. It's close. It's got the perfect trifecta. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and put you up in God tier. God tier Dollar General. Next up, we have the Home Depot. Or I just call it Home Depot. Who calls it the Home Depot? Everyone knows it's just Home Depot. When you think of hardware store, this is the one that comes up. I refuse to believe that any other hardware store even exists. I also haven't done much building of anything, so I haven't needed to go to Home Depot almost ever. I have brought my brother there a couple times because he needed to get some stuff for when he was, I guess, building or working on something. Do I remember? Not really. Well, let's see. Home Depot, I don't really have a need to go to it. It is close, however, so if I do ever have a need to go to it, it's right there. And by right there, I'm not gonna tell you where I live. Figure it out for yourselves. So based on all that information, I will put it right in the middle at convenience. Because if I ever have a need to go there, it's convenient. Next up we have, in my opinion, like the go-to clothing store, we have Kohl's. Compared to many other stores, I'd say that Kohl's probably has the better deals when it comes to certain things. Again, that's just my opinion and my experience with it. I believe whenever I've had to, during school events, whenever I had to get something I need to dress up in, Kohl's is always where I went. Not any other stores that I can think of. Aside from prom and events like that. That one I went to freaking, what was it called? It was Men's something. Oh, I am completely blanking on the name. Men's Warehouse? No, that doesn't sound right. It might be right. I don't remember. I haven't had to get a suit in so long. But Kohl's, if I need a quick outfit or something like that, Kohl's is probably where I'd go. Probably. So, but then again, I almost don't ever go anywhere anymore to actually get clothes. I'd order online or something like that. Or if I needed something right then and there, that's it. If I needed it right then and there, then I would actually go in and get something. But other than that, I'd order online, I'm afraid. Sorry, Kohl's. Next up, we have the hardware store Lowe's. Or as I call it, Home Depot but blue. In my opinion, it's essentially the same. I don't know. I don't know if deals are better or if deals are worse or if it's better layout or it's better greeting staff or anything like that. I don't know. And that's actually another thing. The shopping center that's close to where I live, there's a Home Depot on one side and a Lowe's on the other side. Like, and they still both managed to stay in good business. So I guess that shows just how even they are. But I'm actually pretty sure Home Depot came into existence far before Lowe's did. I think. I don't know the history of stores. It's not worth researching, in my opinion, because I have better things to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Lowe's in all order online because it's a blue knockoff of Home Depot, in my opinion. Next up, we have Petco, a store that I've never really needed to go to because I don't exactly have pets. The only pets I've ever had were when I was still living with my folks and they had 2 dogs. We had 2 dogs. Love the guys. But aside from that, I don't have pets. So I have no need to go to Petco. But I can't go a single day. This isn't even a joke. I can't go a single day without seeing a goddamn Petco notification or a Petco ad somewhere. I can't go anywhere. And I hate seeing it wherever I go. So I'm sorry, Petco, but pet owners will probably love you, but I think you're canceled. Next up, we have the grocery store ShopRite. ShopRite, this was always the store that, this was always my mom's go-to delivery store. It's like, you know the ShopRite vans. The yellow van with the, with all the food on the sides of it. It's a good thing it's not a white van, otherwise they think you kidnap and SA people. That's a joke that's going nowhere. The struggles of improv. But ShopRite, for my mom anyway, it was definitely convenient. Is there something that I would personally do? No, because I would usually go out and go to places because I don't want random people knowing where I live. And that's why I almost never order from a store for delivery. Almost never. Nope, never. But as a store itself, again, there really isn't a ShopRite close to me, so I'm going to have to say I'll order online. Because, in all fairness, that is what my mom did. She ordered online. Next up, we have Stop and Shop. To me, this is essentially just another ShopRite. Or vice versa. It's either another ShopRite or ShopRite is another Stop and Shop. To me, they're kind of the same store. I can't remember if the closest Stop and Shop is either further away from the ShopRite than me, or if the ShopRite is further. Point is, they're both fucking far from me. I don't ever go there to get food or any other groceries of sorts. It's not really convenient for me. I can't remember the last time I've actually even stepped foot in a Stop and Shop. So, if I do need food from a Stop and Shop, it would more than certainly be ordered online. I am not going to go to a Stop and Shop. We're ending with the big boys. Next up, we have Target. Target, baby. Target. Red. The Target symbol on its logo and the giant balls outside of its entryway. You know the red balls I'm talking about? The ones when you were a kid you would just climb up and just lie down on them? Was that just me? Okay. And Target is also in the shopping center near where I live, but it was built much later. It was built a good few years later. I can actually remember when there was nothing there. Oh my god, that sounded so old. I can remember back in my day when there was nothing there. And then they started building this place, and now it's a store for all the youngins to hang out at. Especially if it has a fucking Starbucks in it. Target, I will say it's good, but it would be my second choice if I needed to go do a big shopping spree. So, being my second choice, I will put it up in spending spree. And you'll see why in just a minute. The final store on this list is Walmart, or as my pops calls it, Wally World, which I think is a nickname for Walmart. Is it? I don't know. You tell me. And Walmart, that right there, is a store in the shopping center near where I live where I would go if I need to do a big shopping spree. If I need a shit ton of food, something with electronics, toys of a certain variety. I'm joking on that last one. But yeah, Walmart is the store that I would go to if I need to do a big spree, if I need to do a big shopping spree. It's a store that I can always remember being brought to when I was young. So, Walmart, you know what? In my professional opinion, professional what? I got no clue. You are going to be a God tier boy. Because Walmart, I will always go to you if I need something to eat. And yeah, I think this might be where I'm going to end it. So you know what? I've been Floz MG. This has been ranking various stores, tier up, blah, blah, blah. I cannot wait to see you all in the next video, which is going to be next year. So see you all next year.